Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is the weekend. I'm getting out my reality TV reviews. Let's go over Belle Collective. I call this the cherry on top episode. It's the finale. It's only episode 9. Now that could be a good or a bad thing. I hope they got enough viewership and ratings to continue, because I'm assuming it'll probably be a part 2 of season 1. Since it was only 9 episodes, because I like the show. I would like to see some of these ladies come back. Some of them can come back, and I'm invested. This is pretty much the episode where everything they talked about came into fruition. We saw a lot of businesses open, ribbon cuttings, tears. Let's just jump right into it. So first, Marie shows up to this where's she at? Tisha's dinner, couples dinner, with this man. His name is Darius. He an ex-football player. Now, she brings this up later in the episode, but she was like, he my brother friend. We knew each other from college, and he played in the NBA for I said football. He basketball. He played in the NBA for 16 years with my brother. And I'm somebody, because my brother was in the NBA. And I'm like, bitch, you was somebody if your brother played in the NBA or not. See, that's what's wrong with some motherfuckers. And I want to say this, and I know this is the wrong review, but when she said it, it brought it all back up for me, and it pissed me off all over again, because I was watching Funky Dineva, and I love Funky Dineva. He is probably one of my favorite YouTubers. But when it comes down to this basketball wives colorism thing and how he feels about OG, I am all the way turned off from his opinion. But it's okay. People are allowed to have different opinions. But he said something in his review last week that made me turn the whole review. Once he said that, I turned the whole YouTube video off, because I was kind of just done. He said it's a hierarchy to this shit, and that everybody want to be in the group because Shani is somebody, and she the head of the group because she fucked Shaq, and then Evelyn is next, and then Jackie and and then everybody else on the bottom. And I'm like he was trying to say Shani was better than everybody because she fucked Shaq. Who the fuck is Shaq? Yeah, he an NBA player, but we all live and breathe the same air. A stab wound gonna kill us all the same. A doctor is gonna heal us all the same. God loves us all the same. I ain't know anywhere where it say, well, if you marry a basketball player, you better than everybody else. And if your basketball player is Shaq, then you could be the head. Like, to me, Shani ain't shit. She ain't still married to Shaq. I wish a bitch would tell me you better than me because you have more money than me, but you're not better than me. You don't get to be somebody because somebody was in the NBA. That's what's wrong with a lot of these people's self-esteems. That's why a lot of these young people feel like they need to be busting their pussies open to anybody that's 6'6" or taller because they trying to get some NBA child support. Like, that's what the fuck is wrong with people. Marie, I know you probably ain't mean it in the same way Funky Dineva was trying to, because I'm like, who the fuck is Evelyn? She ain't even married nobody. Her daughter ain't even the product. I don't want to say product, but she's not even the offspring of an NBA player. She just fucked around and got knocked up in high school and happened to date an NBA player who never married her ass. Like, miss me with this hierarchy bullshit. That pissed me off. Don't get me talking about basketball wives. That's gonna piss me off, and that ain't what we here for. But Marie, I'm saying this to say your brother could have been a plumber and you're still somebody. Let's move on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because Darius don't look like shit. He looked like the NBA player that was in the league for 16 years and spent all his money. Because he showed up to your ribbon cutting ceremony looking like he had on pajamas. But let's move on. Tisha gets re-proposed to. Congratulations, girl. I told you the rumor in the streets that you wasn't even married, and you was kind of acting like, because you kind of caught yourself a little bit in the episode, like, he proposed, we get married. Like, no, we getting remarried. You know, I'm like, yeah, you caught yourself, girl. I don't care if you married or not. Congratulations. It was something you were looking forward to. It was romantic. Moving on. I'm going to fast forward through all of Kaylon and her funky ass goat. I'm fast forwarding through all of Tambra and her baby making scenes, because Tambra pissed me off last week. Like, bitch, you can't come to the couple's dinner, but this week you want to be on TV asking this man to squirt in a cup so you can have a baby. Miss me with it. Miss me with all of it. Tisha is somewhere showing off her ring, like, girl, you know. I'm like, bitch, if you are married, why would I be clocking your finger for a ring? If I done seen you, as you done said, for the past 22 years, married with a ring on, why me seeing you with a ring on do I need to be clocking that you done got re-proposed to? Let's move on through this real quick. It's going to get on my nerve. She crying to everybody throughout the whole episode that the people on the council not returning her phone calls, so she don't think Ferris Street is going to be a thing. And I'm like, girl, I thought Tambra was cousins with the person on the council. Like, if you really want to know tea on Ferris Street, Tambra will tell you the true tea from her cousin. I think people know you ain't got $2 million and they don't have time to waste. They don't give a fuck about this Carlos King TV show in Jackson. They ain't got time to be wasting with you. You ain't got the funds. So move on. If y'all have a part 2 or a season 2, let Ferris Street go. What else you got to do, Tisha? What else you got going on? Latrice has a party for her brand. It's Essential. I thought she was saying essential, but I guess it's Essential. Tongue twister for me. She said it's a natural hair care product. If I ever see it, I love to try out new products on my hair. I'm real picky about it, but I'll try it. And you know, especially, girl, if you get in the Ulta, I could try it, and if I don't like it, I could return it. So, you know, try to get in the Ulta, girl. Tisha looked gorgeous in that baby pink slip dress. Beautiful. That wasn't Tisha, that was Latrice. Her and Cliff were having a good little scene together. I like her and Cliff. Put a bow on it. Congratulations on your new product. Now we over here with Essie and Marie, ribbon cutting, they new building. And as soon as I saw the inside of the building, I said, Tisha, there go you a spot to hold your brunches right there. You know, they got about 10 tables in there. You can have a whole bunch of brunches right there. Just throw them a couple $100. Dr. Antoinette has a sip and see for her dental office. I'm at a point where I wish Phaedra, I blame you, Phaedra, would have never even introduced us to the term sip and see. Because, okay, I got it with the baby showers. Okay, we're going to sip and look at the baby. It aggravated me then, but okay. Now people want to have sip and sees for this, sip and sees for that. Now we got to come sip and see your business that look like the same beams and dirt floors from the beginning of the season. All right, girl. I like the location. When everybody was pulling up, it looks like it's in a real fancy, ritzy shopping center. And it looked like it's in a nice location where I would go, because my dentist office got to look nice. It looks like it's going to be nice. David ass is fine. I don't know what you got to do, but you need to pull him up out of Seattle and get him to Jackson. Marie isn't invited to the sip and see, but Marie is invited to the sip and see. She was not invited to the Essential launch party. Marie shows up in the confessional. She lets us know that she can get ignorant sometimes. What she say, ignorant? I'm just happy you know Marie. Antoinette says she invited Marie because she wants all the ladies to be able to work together. They're all business owners and they want them to all whatever she was saying, I said, bitch, you lying. Carlos told you Marie had to show up. This the final event of the season, and all the cast members had to be there. Period. Marie Lee, like, it really wasn't nothing happening. My notes for Love and Marriage Huntsville kind of short. Marie walks out, says past her bedtime. Latrice walks up, apologizes to Marie. Now, mind you, I said, what's she apologizing for? Like, Marie started shit with you. Anyway, now instead of Marie just accepting the apology and saying, I'm sorry too, I should have just brought whatever she was going to say about them bundles, she could have just accepted the apology and apologized too. But what Marie says is, she says, you know what? You remind me of a younger me, because that retaliation, the way you retaliate, will ruin you. You cannot retaliate like that. And I said, hold up. You got a problem with the way she retaliated. How about, Marie, you don't start shit so people don't have to retaliate? That's like telling somebody, because you know how the old people be like, don't go outside without your hat on so you don't get a cold. That's like saying, well, you know what? Whether you shouldn't be cold. I don't know. Y'all know what kind of analogy I'm trying to say. But I'm like, bitch, how you gonna be mad at somebody for retaliating when you started the shit? It's like you run the red light and somebody smacking to the side of you, but you mad at them for smacking into the side of you because you ran the red light. That's a good analogy right there. I'm like, bitch, if you would have stopped, it wouldn't have been no problem. But anyway, I don't know. That's the end of it. They squashed it for the end of the season. But anyway, I'm ready for this reunion, because I really want to see the reunion looks up close, so you know I can do a little reunion review. The little overview I saw right now, the one who look a hot mess is Marie. The one who looks a hot mess is Marie. Everyone else looks like they tried, but it's just a season 1 try. Usually by season 2, season 3, people had a reunion looks laid. It looked like a season 1 try, but I'm gonna try to go on Instagram and Google to see if I can get some good pictures to really give my true reaction to the reunion looks. Somebody got a baby and I want to know who. They probably gonna make us wait to part 2. My suggestions, Carlos, if you ever happen to see this, I really do want you all to have a season 2 or a part 2 of season 1. I don't want no more Kaylon. I can't do Kaylon. Tambra can come back if she comes back with a better storyline and she loses that voice. And no more Ferris Street Project. Like, Tisha needs to have a new storyline, or let her go too. Anyway, that's it. I can't wait to talk about the reunion with you all next week, and I'll see you later. Like, comment, and share. Bye.